Okay, so let's see what we've got here. This looks to be a 1976 Music Man Stingray 1. Let's set this thing up and put some strings on it. Get it going. This video is brought to you by Swiss Picks. It's not just a pick, it's a science. Available at ZIMM'S Guitars or at www.swisspicks.com. Okay, so I might have pulled the trigger when I said 76, but I know it's probably mid to late 70s, okay? And you guys, you know what? You guys are great about helping me look things up and all this kind of stuff and figuring out what year different guitars are. You guys do a great job in the comments, and I really appreciate that. So here's what we're looking at, a Music Man Stingray 1. It has the 3-bolt neck plate on there. It has the battery compartment because there's a little active pickup in here, or it's got a little boost of some sort. There's our volume. Here's our tone. So it's working. There's a little bit of some scratchiness going on. So let me go ahead and I'm going to grab a screwdriver. We're going to open this up and we're going to spray the electronics out to try to get some of that static out of there. And just try to get this thing ready. And hopefully a customer will come in and just be like, oh man, there it is. So Music Man, we all know it's the Leo Fender's company after he sold Fender. 1965 he sold Fender. And he started Music Man guitars. Alright, let's get in here. Do I have them all off? Yeah, I do. She's being pretty tight with me there. See, I want to pry it up. Don't know the best way to get in here. There it goes. Okay, no damage is done. No damage has been done to this guitar. Alright, so we got a closer look at it now, and you can see there's a lot of wires and stuff going on. But what I can do is I can take my electronic cleaner, and with my glasses on, just to protect my eyes a little bit, I can spray these out. Try to get it so that that scratchiness is out of there. Okay. Fast drying electronic spray cleaner. Okay, lay that back down here and spin these babies around a little. Okay, now let's plug it back in again and see if she's still scratchy. I think I'm hearing now is volume. And then this would be treble. And this will be bass. Let's hear the bass. Okay, I got the bass off. Let me hear my A string and see if you can hear this. There's a little scratchiness in there still. So it's kind of maybe a two-band EQ sort of thing, right? Bass and treble. Yeah, I'm experimenting right with you guys. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put the screws back in there. Now the tuners feel good, and I believe they're like a, well, they're stamped Music Man, but on the top they look sort of like the vintage Clouson tuner, where the string lifts right up out of here. So that makes string changes quick and easy. So I've loosened the strings, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut them right off. These are old strings on here. And the E string feels really heavy, like maybe it's a set of 9s that was on here, and somebody put an 8. I mean, somebody put like a 10 on there, so didn't have the right high E string. It's way too heavy. String loads through the back. Alright, so I'm just going to spray some furniture polish on this guitar and put some on my rag and hit this fretboard for a while. This thing has little tiny frets on it. If it was my guitar and it was, you know, I played it a lot, I would definitely tell you that, I would tell myself this thing needs a fret job, because this is just how they made them back in the 70s with these little tiny frets. And now when you're playing rhythm guitar and you're blasting through bar chords really fast, these little frets are awesome because they don't get in your way. But trying to play lead and big string bends and everything, yeah, the shredder kind of guy would not want to be a part of this guitar, I don't think. Because you just got these little tiny frets. And I'm not going to, the fret ends feel nice. The fretboard is rounded right here. Really nice rounded fretboard. I mean, like, I haven't hardly ever seen a fretboard that is rounded so nicely right here on the edge. You got a little tiny dent right there. The back of the neck has a couple of little tiny injuries where it sat on a stand for a long time. So yeah, this is an old guitar and it sat on a stand for a long time. So it does have a couple of those areas where the glossy finish on the back of the guitar has sort of worn itself away. And it's got this bridge. It's really hard to get into it here and get the dust out of here. Without taking the whole thing apart. It's not rusty. It's just, you know, the chrome needs shined up. It's got really cool big giant pickups in here. So I'm not sure what else to do except grab a pack of strings and let's put some strings on it. Today's string joy. Okay, here we go. Of course, super slinky Ernie ball 9 through 42s. The go-to strings of ZIMM'S guitars right there.